So should I try to drop that bed on here by myself? The wind ain't blowing. It's a nice calm day. Overcast. 50, high 50s. I'm thinking I should try it.
I'm Johnny Garage Johnson, and this is Hardcore Garage. So everything's back together. The bed is on. Then the big dilemma: what to do about the wheels. We've got the ZQ8 15s from the Sonoma GT on the rear, which this would have had something similar to that too, originally stock. Or we have the Daytons. The Daytons look fabulous. They really do. I love them. Oh. But with this truck, the way it sits, I'm thinking that ain't gonna fly no more. So here we go.
I went for a ride and totally forgot to hook this stuff back up. Put my ground wire back in. Better do that. Ta-da! We don't want to forget the plate light either. There's a big head. Need to get our ground for the gas filler in that spot right there. And our two screws there and there. Look, we're missing a little bumper somewhere. But yeah, get those two in there and we are good to go.
Went for a ride. Victory cruise, you know how we do. Took my daughter, went out to eat lunch, and then we drove from one little town into our main town to go to the Lowe's to get some dirt. Got that, and when we got back in the truck, I noticed that the exhaust was a little bit louder than it had been. So I kind of thought, we might be gonna lose the exhaust. So we cruised through town, and when you're going out of town to my house, there's a bridge that crosses the river, and you know, where you go onto the bridge, you always have like a bump or whatever. And when I hit that bump, the exhaust dropped. I assume the front of the pipe dropped, broke the front mount, and then it proceeded to drag basically all the way home, probably 6 miles, I would say. Very intimidating, trying not to hit any kind of pole or pole. Yeah, I wasn't trying to hit any poles for sure, but avoiding holes, potholes, raises in the blacktop, anything that I figured might catch the front of that pipe and really cause some issues. No issues on the way home other than dragging in. I could see the white line that I was leaving all the way to my house. My driveway is gravel, would come down the driveway, and when I tried to pull into the actual garage, the little lip there at the concrete, from where the gravel meets the concrete, it basically decided that it was going to remove the exhaust for me. So I dead stopped. I got out and looked, and the exhaust was hanging out the back of the truck, probably 3 feet. Instead of the exhaust pipe going out the side, it was pointed down and jammed under my bumper. I'm very lucky that this truck is a bumper truck as opposed to the Cameo with the roll pans, because it would have ripped the roll pan right off, I'm sure. I didn't see any other damage. My painted exhaust obviously is trashed. The front of the pipe is trashed. The Flowmaster muffler is trashed. I'll show you guys before we get on here, but that's where I'm at now. So new exhaust coming for the Cameo. What you gonna do?
It's actually not so bad for dragging 6 miles or so. Something happened here. You can see it jammed. I think that, I don't even know where the other mount was, to be honest. It was hanging off here somewhere. I thought anyway. But yeah, I think it kind of held and caused this to be shoved back. Dented that, and there's actually a hole in it right there. So there's the rear mount. It just broke it right off. The truck looks good though. It's just typical for my life. You can't let things like that get you down. Yeah, it sucks when it happens, but you know, there was minimal damage. Probably need to replace the exhaust anyway. And one valuable lesson is I am not an exhaust guy. Take it to the professionals.
Well, that's basically more 2 steps forward, 1 step back, I guess. Maybe that's what I should have named the channel. 2 steps forward, 1 step back, or 1 step forward, 2 step back garage. It don't matter, guys. We'll get there, I promise. I don't know if I mentioned that we changed the wheels back to the original wheels. They just really needed to be on that truck. I'd like to go with another set of 20s. I'm not sure which vehicle I want to put them on, but I definitely would like to have another set of 20 by 8, 20 by 8.5, 20 by 9.5s on the rear or something like that. I really like that look, which is funny because I hated 20s in the 90s. When they first were coming out, we always thought they were too big. But they look dang good now, guys. Some of them vehicles don't even look too bad with bigger wheels than that. Not everyone's into, you know, lowering the same way, so if that's just your thing, is to run big wheels, I guess do it. Just do it. So here we are, guys. I think we're done with that one for a little while. It's going to be, I don't know, $200 or $300 to get that exhaust put on. It's just a matter of when I can do it. A couple weeks or so, maybe a month, I don't know. Depends on how bad I need that Cameo. Got other stuff. I want to pull the D90 in here and do a little bit of work on it. Clean her up a little bit too in the rear end, yank the bed off of it, check it all out. So that'll probably be what's next up on the docket, I think, unless we find something else that we really need to do out here. Anyway, appreciate y'all following along. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Keep on trucking. Have a great weekend, guys. Peace.